Tony Blair won't stop getting involved on Brexit, and I just wish he'd get lost. It amazes me that Tony Blair used to win the kind of landslides he used to win back in the day. The man charmed the pants off Britain and was Labour Prime Minister for 10 years, but ever since we voted to leave the European Union, he's returned and he just won't leave us the hell alone. It was recently revealed that Blair had some kind of involvement with this new independent group in Parliament, the MPs who split away from the Tories and Labour to form their own independent pro-EU group within Parliament, and Blair has been supporting them pretty openly. He said that he thought it was absolutely inevitable that more Labour MPs would join the group and that he had sympathy for those courageous MPs. And of course he did. Tony Blair wants us to stay in the European Union, and the independent group within Westminster is doing everything they can to make this Brexit negotiation process even more hellish than it already is. There was even talk back in February that Tony Blair could become the new leader of the independent group as it becomes a political party. It's no surprise that Tony Blair supports this TIG, the independent group. It's effectively New Labour reincarnated as a political group in Westminster, because Jeremy Corbyn's taken Labour back to its roots and just thrown in a dash of anti-Semitism for good measure. But as well as Tony Blair's connections to this independent group, he's been doing the rounds on television and banging on about how we need a second referendum. It's funny because Blair was quite happy to accept the results of the elections when he won landslides, but when the British people vote to leave the European Union, well, he's done nothing but frustrate the process at every possible opportunity. Just what we need, eh? Another rich man telling us poor folk what to do. Blair's recently been telling the government to hold a second referendum. It's been going on for quite a while now. But viewers on the TV are catching on and telling him to do one. Blair used the appearance on GMB, Good Morning Britain, to discuss his plans for a second referendum recently, but viewers didn't respond well. In fact, the Express newspaper detailed some of the responses, with some of them saying, "Piers Morgan verbally throwing Tony Blair under a bus, bravo. This man should not be given any time on air. Honour the vote and respect democracy." And does Tony Blair not understand that despite his endless mini speeches on Brexit, the British people are leaving the EU and his opinions are simply slowing down the process? His views are as irrelevant as Macron. Pretty amazing for a man who back in the day was really quite popular. He certainly didn't do himself any favours though when he opened up our borders and started betraying the people who voted for him. Even people who have long admired Tony Blair are now turning on him. It's clear that the British people are sick and tired of being told what to do by politicians and ex-politicians, especially from rich people who don't understand what normal life is like. Top that off with Blair's recent collusion with Macron over Brexit, and it's clear to me that Tony Blair is just as dangerous now as he was when he was in power. I just wish he'd get lost, don't you? If you like that and want to see more, be sure to like and subscribe and press that little bell button in the corner to make sure you never miss another Rebel video ever again.